What is up, guys? My name's Jackal. We're here for Final Fantasy Mystic Quest, which means you also know what we're here for. Season 6, Episode 2, Bojack Horseman. Discussion. Not really a reaction. No, I was going to say discussion, reaction, but no, just discussion. But yeah, we're just taking some time, just enjoying the morning here. Always nice to have some gaming hour pop into my life when all the kids are asleep, the girls are asleep. What is it, 3:40, like 3:50 in the morning right now? It's perfect. One of the things about my job that I have gained an appreciation for has been being awake when the rest of the world is dead. I've learned to enjoy that a lot. Alright. Oh wait, no, not that. Yep, we got a new party member now, and she is real good. Plenty of attack. Or no, she's not an attacker. She's got plenty of magic, plenty of spell charges. There we go. I was like, I know I can hit both of them. And I believe they're crabs, so of course they're weak to fire. Can cook them. I'm not sure how many charges she has, but I'm sure I have more than enough for this battlefield. Ooh, perfect. My character being the one to fuck it up. That's nice. Oh wait, no. It already wore off. For some reason I thought that one stuck around. Okay, don't miss. Bro! You deserve to get hit. I didn't want to use 2 fire spell charges in that fight, though. That I did not want to do. Oh, God, I'm having a hard time getting comfortable. Hey, it worked this time. And he's faster than Phoebe is now. Phoebe. Well, I guess she's still more of an attacker with those fucking claws than I am. No, just get rid of one of the fucking targets. No, that's not what I want to do. God damn it! Maybe I should have just elected to remove one source of damage. Whatever, it works. Actually, I think that will work out either way. Oh. Well, might as well get on to the discussing. Got a little warm-up is done here. Had a few battles in. But yeah, Season 6, Episode 2. And I'm not going to lie, I've enjoyed having this version of Bojack that for 2 episodes has been as healthy as I've seen him. Which is nice. Like, even when Mr. Peanut Butter at some point comes to visit, normally that's like a death sentence for Bojack's mood and demeanor. And, you know, their interaction ended up being just goofy and awkward as they typically are. But with the added, like an added word of wisdom from Bojack at the end. Just, for Mr. Peanut Butter, right? Did I say that? Cleaned him out, won a magic ring. Hey, alright. Now the village. Let's get my spell check. 95 gold. God damn. The ice doesn't melt even when heated. Yeah, we're just gonna stay here and talk for a minute. I'll walk around the city and do nothing, and just talk for a bit, because being in a village always requires a bit of talking. Or it does, to talking to NPCs and shit. But no, it's nice. I like having this, like, slightly more positive version of Bojack. And it's not like he wasn't being, like, overly nice to Mr. Peanut Butter, like he's trying to make, like, special amends to him or something. Why is he stuck there? The monsters in the ice period make themselves... Okay, so there wasn't any reason. You're just standing in the way. Oh, Jesus Christ. Alright. So it's been nice to see that. One of the big aspects of this episode, though, that really, really was, like, visually haunting is, you know, and I don't know if this would have resonated the same way with me if I wasn't already a parent. Like, I would have understood the representation because it's that good, but I don't know if I would have felt it that way. But seeing the, how every time Princess Carolyn was doing something with the baby, how it would have the after images in the background of her, you know, being on the phone while holding the baby, or like having to feed her, or like all the other small menial bullshits that you have to do that consume you when you're a parent. Seeing the way that it was represented in the episode, bro, that shit was real. Like, that shit was really, really real. It was almost like, what was the example I used to my best friend? There is a, you know, it's not really a can't be a shout out for me, but there's, I can't think of the channel's name, but there's a video that's like a fan animated Zelda, series, and I believe it's called A Hero's Journey, and I believe it was the 3rd episode. The way that it depicted Link having, like, depression and anxiety, where, you know, the way that the Zelda games, you know, how you can choose your response that you give, and, you know, you see the cursor between the different options, it kept showing Link having a hard time picking the answer that he wanted to give. And at certain points when he like has a little bit of a breakdown, the cursor starts switching frantically of him not knowing what he wants to say or how to express himself. And when I had seen that, one, to see my favorite video game hero like suffer through something that I suffer through, woof, that hurt. But it wasn't just that, it was the way that the formatting for the Zelda thing works for when you pick your responses. At least starting with, like, I don't know the first Zelda game to really do that. I think Ocarina of Time might have been the first one. Like, the other ones that'll ask you, like, I think A Link to the Past and Link's Awakening did it, but not, like, as much, I don't think. Not to the same degree. I'll replay A Link to the Past in a few months, so I'll figure it out when they do. But it was more about how perfect of a representation of that feeling that was. And when I saw the way that they chose to animate, like, all of the extra effort and anxiety that goes into, like, being a parent, especially someone like Princess Carolyn, who, like, fuck, I almost want to say, what needs to happen is we need fucking Judah back, because that dude was, like, somebody who could hold down this, like, business part, because she needs somebody that she can, like, not hand the business to, but just to, like, the whole episode was her trying to find a nanny while she's, like, in the midst of trying to live her life. And, you know, we've seen Princess Carolyn's life. We know how busy it is. So, you know, she needs somebody that can lock it down for fucking a day. Like, we've all worked jobs. Like, when I fucking taught martial arts, you know, our boss, you know, the head sensei of the, you know, not just, like, of the business, but, like, of all of us. Like, you know, he was our instructor, but also he was the business owner. There were days and weeks that he didn't come in because he was flying to meetings to meet with, like, you know, people under the National Federation and this, that, and the other. He was always going. There were people around the office that could lock down shit in order for him to be able to get done the things that he needed to be getting done. Like, that's what Princess Carolyn needs, and she can't leave it to that one fucking goofy bastard. But it just shows that she's just so tangled up in everything. It just keeps ringing that, you know, at the very beginning of the series, she was like, I pride myself in being able to wear all my hats, or, like, something to that effect. And it's just like, you can, but, like, to great self-harm. And, you know, it was rough. It was very, very hard watching some of those scenes and how uncomfortable they could sometimes feel. Alright. So, Phoebe, where's Spencer trapped? In the tunnel he was digging under here. The dirt is frozen solid, so he can't get out. Can't we melt it? Bro, can't you melt the ice in the ground? Dog. Is my character almost said something very nasty. Very dumb. Not until we get wake water from the spring of life. But a monster in the wintry cave stole the Libra crest, which warps us from the Libra temple to the Life temple. Anyway, first we have to get the whatchamacallit crest back, right? Alright. See? Okay, my guy is speaking my language. Fuck. Wintry cave, free heal potions. If I come back in, are the heal potions going to be back? No. It's not like the last village. Boo. No, don't chop down the fucking clearly, like, the clear objective that we're supposed to, like... I'm Sony Baloney, you know what I'm saying. It's very clearly the plot device of this area. Ooh, damn, I just decapitated that lady. A monster in the ice pyramid up north is draining the power of the crystal of life. There's a magic mirror which reflects the image of monsters. Yeah, one area, until you get like an item, all the enemies are invisible. So, if I'm not mistaken, like, the battles appear to be random because you just can't see the enemies until you get the item. Okay. Damn, the lady just disappeared out the house? Alright, shit. I have no idea. Crazy. Anyway. Grass is not supposed to make that noise when you cut it. I'm very sorry. Ooh, my girl left her Diet Coke in here. Something to wet my whistle. That's what I need. Ugh, Diet Coke. But it's kind of cold. Serviceable. There it is. But yeah, it was also really, like, it was getting to a point where listening to Princess Carolyn walk around calling her daughter Untitled Princess Carolyn Project, that was starting to get a little uncomfy after a while. Because eventually at a certain point you're just like, God damn, pick a name. Cold Air made Grandma sick. Alright, well, we gotta help Grandma. I can't access that one, what, till after the pyramid? That means it's got an item that I'm gonna want. And it's not gonna want to give me. Excellent. But I only think I noticed this after the third time watching the episode. I think she got her daughter's name because when she was talking to when Princess Carolyn was talking to Vanessa Gecko, and at the end of the episode, and she said something, she used the word ruthless for some reason. And I honestly feel like that's where Princess Carolyn got the name Ruthie from. I don't know why I feel that, but I feel that. I don't even think that'll be something that'll be, like, brought up. Like, oh yeah, you used the word ruthless, so I named her Ruthie. I don't even think that'll be, like, a point of the story. Just in my bones, I feel like that was... I feel like that was the reason. Headcanon, of course. It was real easy when she could just nuke everything in one shot. Ugh. But But yeah, watching her finally pick a name at the end was really like a real heartwarming thing. Is that going to leave the frog still standing? Don't miss, finally. My character is not a certified frog catcher. Not in the least. Two levels? What did I get, like a... Did I get like an EXP bonus? I must have. Wait, did I talk to these people? Oh no, I remember I talked to you. Does old man say anything? All the healing herbs are frozen, so I can't make any cure potions. Lame. Shit. They're each just 10 flat? How many do I have? 32 will... Okay, I didn't want just one. $17. Get myself 50 even. Cool. Perfect time to save. Perfect. Wintry Cave. Oh, I forgot about this place. I forgot about this place completely. Big stretch. I remember the place that's at the base of the waterfall. I forgot about this place. This game added a whole nother dungeon. I mean, not really. I just forgot about it, but whatever. We're going to want to explore basically everything. Which means eventually going back and fighting those like 3 battles that I already saw. Ooh, that's really unfortunate. Not too bad. Dun, 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 dun. A landworm. That definitely looks like some sort of phallus. Not too bad. Damn, Phoebe's already fucking low on life. Enemies here don't fuck around. Oh, dick. Oh, yeah. I don't get this at the end of something. gives it away at the beginning. She becomes Archer. Which is way stronger for her. That's ridiculous. But anyway, back to the episode a little bit. One of the funny remarks that I heard that Princess Carolyn made to Todd was how that he needs to continue to fail upwards. And it's like, I've never actually looked at what Todd did like that before, but you know what? If that ain't the most apt description to that man as I've ever heard. Failing upwards, that is the Todd Chavez way. It's unfortunate, but one of the things that I think adds to that I actually just remembered that just kind of entered in my head about Princess Carolyn, especially with her work ethic. The whole reason she ends up losing her babysitter is because she frequently runs late, and Todd, of course, is sleeping on the couch while the babysitter watches the baby, but it's not Todd's job. That's not what he's there for. In fact, her kind of abusing Todd as her roommate is kind of what almost loses Todd. It ends up not, but almost losing him like a pretty substantial business opportunity, it seems. Even though now he's forced to make some show called Untitled Princess Carolyn Project. Those look like fucking penises. So many enemies. But Princess Carolyn is always so used to going above and beyond for everything regarding her work. Nice. She actually hit him. That, she's used to her clients almost just abusing her. I wouldn't say almost, actually. I would say I would say that she gets almost abused by a lot of her clients, just Bojack in particular. And, she kind of expects, it seems, for a lot of other people in a lot of other workspaces, to kind of do the same because, she's constantly running late to get home, which means the babysitter has to stay later. The babysitter loses out on time with her family and shit like that. Don't even know if she has kids, but Inevitably, if you're keeping somebody late without that being part of the arrangement, you're just robbing time from them. These people have lives, they have things to do, people to be with, people to screw. No, for real, everyone trying to smash. But you know, her babysitter asked her, you know, would you take regard? Would you like to be working for somebody who would you like to have a client who has like no regard for your time or anything like that? And she's like, well, yeah, that's all my clients. And she's like, well, fuck you, because that's how a lot of people feel. There's a lot of people who have that mindset, especially that are, you know, unfortunately, that are bosses. That, you know, it's great if you have that work ethic, but it's like, well, aren't you just okay with it? It's like, nah, motherfucker, I want to go home. But, you know, with everything we've seen, you know, it's no surprise that Princess Carolyn kind of sees herself as like or kind of treats herself almost like her client's bitch in a lot of ways. Whee! Give him the axe. Fucking phallus enemies. Almost time for me to be done. I'm getting tired, which means I need to go get drinks for the ladies, then come home and go to sleep. But yeah, you could almost call like Princess Carolyn, especially lately, you know, especially with Todd, you could see her actually being pretty selfish. Ooh, confusing both my members. That's bullshit. Don't do that. Refresher. No, I can't go all the way under there. I wanted to give him one. Just one more fire blast. But I'll be fine without it. You would fucking miss. Asshole. Alright. Well, that's going to be it for today, guys. Next time, we're going to finish beating this place. Beat the boss here, and make our way to the base of the waterfall to go do some puzzling, which I remember not being too bad, but I remember it being maybe a little annoying. We'll see how it goes. But next week, guys, take it easy. Peace.